Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've taken a week off, me and my partner were on holiday, but I am back and I am ready to pull some Sacred Shards. So it has been announced that there is a Fragment summons coming. I don't know if it's been dropped in the news yet. Let's have a quick look. No, it doesn't look like it's been dropped in the news yet, but there is a Fragment summons on the way. So I'm not going to pull all of my Sacred Shards. In reality, I should be waiting till tomorrow. So today we have a 10-time chance for Lady Kimmy, plus the normal increased rates of our Sacred Shard pulls. And tomorrow we have a 10 times chance for Prince Kaimar. So I have a Lady Kimmy on both accounts. I think I have 2 on my Galek account and 1 Lady Kimmy on my Kale account. I have no Prince Kaimar on either, so I should probably be waiting till tomorrow to pull my Sacreds, but I can't do that. I need to pull them. I need the sort of adrenaline of pulling shards. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I have 10 on this account. I think I've got 11 on the other account. I'm going to do 3 on this account, 4 on the other account, and that gives me enough to be able to do the Fragment summons and to be able to do the Summon Rush event for the Fragment summons, which is what I always save them up for. So I'll just make sure I got room. I don't. So give me a second, guys, and we can pull some shards. Right, so we got the room, guys. We got 3 there. It sounds like a bit of a waste, but you know, you can't turn down a 10 times, 2 times and a 10 times all at the same time. Can't turn it down. I've got to pull shards for it. A Skaramus. I've already got Skaramus. I'm probably not going to use Skaramus. Stun on the A1. Decrease attack on the A2. Provoke counter attack and continuous heal on the A3. Let's pull another one. So I'm not really hoping for anything with just 3 Sacred Shards, but you never know when a legendary is going to pop out. I've had amazing luck at the moment, so I'm happy to pull them. Lady Quillen, again, not an interesting champion. Feels turn meter by 15% if the attack's critical. Places an extra hit. Attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if the attack is critical, and feels turn meter. And then attacks all enemies, places increase crit damage and increase attack on all allies if the attack is critical. So you build her with crit and she goes. So not that interesting. On to the next one and the last one on this account. It's only going to be a quick video. And the fat man himself, I've already got him. I use him on both accounts. So what I'll do, guys, I'll go onto my other account. We'll pull there and we'll see what we get. All right, guys, here we are back on the Galek account. I've got considerably more Sacred Shards than I thought I was going to have. So 13 in total. So I think that is 6. I'm going to pull 6 Sacred Shards on this account, and we'll just see where it takes us. If anyone is significant, I will go through their kit. And we'll just have a quick talk about them and where they might go into my teams. Elfrig, not a champion I've ever looked at. Decrease attack on the A1. Steals 1 random buff and puts a continuous heal. Feels turn meter. And removes all decreased attack debuffs from all allies at the start of this champion's turn. So, I mean, he could be used somewhere, but he's not a champion I'm going to use. On to the next one. Baroness, Infernal Baroness, actually quite a hard hitter if I remember rightly. Has attacks all enemies on the A1, attacks all enemies on the A2, and places a veil on all allies for 3 turns. On to the next one. Not a legendary, not something I'm going to be looking into building, not someone I'm going to be looking to build. A Chinoru, is Chinoru the one with the revive? There's one of these champions from Shadowkin that has a revive on it that actually served me very well in Faction War. So if I see that champion, I will call them out. But Chinoru, block buffs, should I say, weaken and removes all increase defense buffs from all allies that attacks all allies. So she strips off the buff that helps champions survive longer and then attacks them. I assume she's a damage dealer, but I've not used her. On to the next one. What have we got? Not a legendary, another epic. Marksman, I'm not going to talk about Marksman. On to the next one. We don't need to go through Marksman's kit. Lady Annabelle, a great champion for Bommel solo. Attacks one enemy 2 times, each Each hit heals this champion by 3% of their max HP. Attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a leech, also has a 75% chance of placing a decreased speed on targets with less than 50% turn meter, and swaps HP with target ally. If this champion's HP is equal or higher than the target's after the swap, places a revive on death. So she can revive herself if the enemy has higher HP, which I assume because it's a boss will do. That's what makes her good for Bommel. I don't actually know what makes her good for Bommel, but I have heard she's a very good Bommel solo. And she's just always healing by the looks of things. I'm not going to go into her kit. If I build her, then I'll go into her kit more. Maybe I'll do a guide on her. She looks great. On to the next one, and I think this is my last and final one. Let's hope it's a legendary. I've had such good luck recently that I'm not expecting it to be a legendary, to be honest. Lorne the Cutter. Not a champion I've used again. I say this a lot, not a champion I've used again. So on his A1, attacks one enemy 3 times, heals this champion by 15% of the damage inflicted. Attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a leech and a heal reduction debuff on enemies. And then on his A3, attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of decreasing target's turn meter by 100%. So I mean that 100% turn meter decrease could be useful, but I don't see where he would be used on my account. I'm not really into building epics at the moment. A great skin though, really cool looking champion. So that is it for the shards, guys. I have pulled all the sacreds that I'm gonna pull this weekend, unless I get any from Clan Boss tomorrow. What I'm doing is I'm saving them ready for the fusion fragment summons that I presume will be starting next week. It'll probably go into next weekend for the summon rush event, which is normally done at the weekends, and then into the champion chase the weekend after. So I'm hoarding my shards until then. If I can get a guaranteed legendary champion through a fragment or a fusion, I prefer that over risking my sacreds, my valuable sacred shards, and pulling them at ×2 and not guaranteeing me a legendary. So that's it from me, guys. Look out for me next weekend. I'll be pulling all of the rest of my sacreds in not a ×2. So you can watch me sort of look sad and be upset that I haven't pulled the champions that I want. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.